Right, here's a question where they're asking us to graph this function here based on that one. So let's do the sine one in black. Sines always start here. They go up to there. Uh-oh, no, not to there. Right to here. And then they go down through here. And they reach a bottom point at there and back to there. So now let me make that curvy. So that's a normal sine graph. So this one has some transformations to it. The first thing when you do any transformation is you want to do what's inside brackets. Since there's no b term, I'm going to do this one first. So I'll do the c. So that tells me to go to the right by pi over 2. And pi over 2, pi is 3.14 over 2. If you divide that, it gives you about 1.57. And so I'm going to move over just right by pi over 2. So here's 314, so I need to move this halfway, right to there. So this will be my starting point. I need to go up to there, through there, bottom out there, and finish off at, looks to be about there. Okay, so up, down, and over. Okay, so that would be that thing. But I got to do more transformations. So this first part is an a value, so I need to multiply all my y values by -2. Let's do this one in blue. So, and we're doing this to the red one. So if I multiply this by -2, 0 times -2 is 0, so it just stays right there. Okay, and then this one, if I multiply this one by a -2, 1 times -2 is -2, so that point now is down here. Oh. And then this point here is at 0, so it stays there. And then this point, -1 times -2 is a +2. So that point now will be up here. And then this point here is at 0, so it'll stay at 0. So now I have to redraw that thing. So I'm upside down now. Back to there. Okay, so it looks like it's double as high, and it's flipped over, and I've moved it over. So I first started by moving it over that much, and then I doubled the y values, and then the last thing I have to do is move the whole graph up by 1. Let's do that in green. So this point here, I have to move it up to 1, so it's going to go there. This point here, move up by 1, going to go there. Where's my next point? This point, got to go up by 1, so it's going to be right there. Is that right? Oh no, I'm right. Yeah, that's right. And then this point here, I have to move up by 1, so it's going to end up there. And this point will move up by 1, so it ends up there. So my graph will look like this. Like that. And the green one then is the combination of all of those transformations. Got moved over right a little bit, it got flipped over and stretched, and then it got moved up by 1. Okay, hopefully that helps you with that question. Other thing you can do, like on a test, if I have you graph one, I'm going to say, tell me what the period, what the amplitude, and what the phase shift are. So the period is 2 pi over b. So 2 pi over b in this case is 1. So 2 pi over 1 is just 2b, or 2 pi. Amplitude is the absolute value of a. So it's the absolute value of -2, which is just 2. My amplitude is 2. The phase shift is c over b. So c is pi over 2, and b is 1. So pi over 2 over 1 is just going to be pi over 2. And since it's minus, I would say right. Whoa. So I would say pi over 2 to the right. Okay, so that's information that I want to know about that graph. All right, hopefully that helps you with that one. That's a good question.